what's it called? Doo-wop, or like barbershop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we all like Pasar Malam version. Not really a barbershop.
Not even in harmony. No,
Totally not in sync at all.
Yeah, welcome to Luan Luan Listens and to our very new format of Luan Luan Listens.
Of listening.
Yes. Thanks for joining in and for listening. We are going to be reactionalizing a track and talking about it and also giving it some grades based on some criterias. And we hope you enjoy this segment. If you have any songs that you guys would like to listen, like us to listen to and react to, let us know in the comments or drop us a DM on Instagram.
Yes. Yeah. And we're not just reacting, we are reactionalizing.
Yes. Yeah, very means, big difference.
Yeah. You
so,
know what that means, huh?
Yeah. So Sean, let us know, what are we going to listen to today?
So the song we are gonna reactionalize to today is by Causeway Youth. Right. It's called Small Talk.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
enough of the small talk.
Enough of the small talk. Let's get to the small listen. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there.
Okay.
At 30 seconds.
All right. What you gotta say?
I found it interesting that the drums were pretty busy even for a verse. Not that it was a bad thing. It was just not expected. You would think, typically verses are kind of
ready
held
back.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe or this one was like or something like that.
Yeah, I guess it works because the vocals are quite sparse. I mean, the melody is, there's not a lot of words, so I think it leaves room for the drums to get a little bit more busy.
And I actually like the guitar tone as well. Like I mean, this sparkly thing. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best word, but to me it sounded sparkly. I feel like drinking cider or something. So out of a sudden, I just like that tone, and I don't know. I like first thought I had that especially when singing came out, the verse part reminded me a bit of like what's the other band that we did? Stop Sonic Eye a bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Maybe it's a Singaporean characteristic. I'm not sure, but this is just something that popped into my head. Shall we continue?
Let's go.
Yeah. Is that a flanger or what? What do you think? Oh, maybe.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, you got anything for the chorus?
Still kind of digesting.
Okay.
Yourself?
Well, I guess I think what stood out to me in the chorus was the chords of the guitar. It sounded to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, a little dissonant actually.
Yeah.
And
that was what I was processing.
Okay, you're processing
so,
that, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So it sounded like almost dissonant, and I guess interesting choice. I guess something I personally wouldn't do. I love tension and dissonance, but I guess I wouldn't have applied it in this in that context. Right.
Right.
But I think I like the pre-chorus going to the chorus. That
yeah,
you know, it does.
Like it came in on the 2, right?
Yeah,
1
it
and
does.
2,
It does.
yeah.
It does add a layer of progression. You know. Okay, the song is going somewhere.
Right.
But yeah, I just want to point it out. Yeah.
I actually, just a word on that. I like that the fact that the accent was on the 2 instead of the usual 1, because like, you know, in Western music always, you know, the 1 is so revered as like, you know, oftentimes it's the strongest beat, right? So to have it on the 2, that was unpredictable. So definitely commend that. And then maybe it's just me, I didn't expect they'd do it again in the bar right after
the chorus.
Yeah, I mean, like they did it twice and then the chorus came.
Okay.
Down and 4 and 1 and 2 and so 2 bars and
down
again, right?
Yeah.
So I thought maybe it was a thing that, you know, like they do once, okay, then like just for the spice. And then this reverse psychology type of thing. Then I think they won't do it anymore, because you know, if they did again, it might be too spicy or something like that.
Yeah.
But then they did again, which then was another surprise. So that was interesting for me. A word on the dissonance. Yeah, I think if I'm not wrong, it might be the second chord. Yeah, like on every, I feel like there's a chord on 2 bars and then a change chord on the next 2 bars. So I think it was the second chord.
Yeah, it started like
there was one note, right?
It was a 4. It starts on a 4, and then it goes to the 5. Yeah, so it's
right on the 5, right?
Yeah.
There was a note. Maybe we'll try and sing it later if it comes up. Which I get what you mean, that dissonance might have been feels slightly out of place, unless, you know, if you could hear it, it would have sounded out of place for me. Yeah. But it was quite faint. So
okay.
I'm not sure if everyone listening would feel that way about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let's continue. 142. I like those sliding bass lines. One and two. One and 2. Maybe do it again. Oh, they didn't do it again. Psych. That's nice. I like when I'm surprised. Like, I mean, obviously, most people like surprises, but actually some people don't. I'll try to sing it again. There's that note, right?
Yep, that's the note,
Yeah, I like that. The palm muted guitars, right? With the delays. Yeah. Is there delays on that or?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Interesting, like there's kind of syncopation in that guitar line, and when you think you kind of caught it, like it changed. Unless it was improvised. Maybe there was a guitar solo.
Oh,
nice bass line. Sorry, now I'm just consciously trying to catch the dissonant note every time. Cool.
All right, nice. Okay. So that was Small Talk by Causeway Youth.
Right. Shout out to Is it Jezreel?
Jezreel, yeah.
Jezreel, yeah. Thanks for letting us know that you released this song.
is there a new jingle?
Yeah. Jingles have to come. Jingles spurt out my mouth spontaneously when I get nervous.
Why are you nervous, man? There's no one here except for me.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
when am I ever nervous?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the first.
Maybe if someone's going to execute me, I might feel quite nervous.
That one and only time.
Yeah, I might. Okay.
But anyway,
so
moving on to our grades, I guess, and how we're gonna grade the song. So again, we have 5 categories. We have rhythm and groove, melody, harmony and chords, sonic palette mix, and last but not least, lyrics. So maybe, Sean, you want to talk about rhythm and groove for this song? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I would. Again, I would, like what I mentioned, I comment the accent on the 2. I comment that the fact that it was kind of I kind of got surprised 2 times, like psych, and then however, I think that dynamically there could have been more of a journey, more of an undulating terrain, for lack of a better way of saying it. It felt, especially verse and chorus, kind of were quite predictable in terms of arrangement, or dynamic at least. Personally, just personal thing, I would have liked more dynamism in every part, so that each part is quite distinct. Yeah, maybe for example, it could be dynamically the same except for one particular, one quarter note or whatever, that there was maybe a cut, or maybe there was like for one particular bar there was a polyrhythm or something, just, and then the rest is the same. That's fine. I think that section still becomes quite distinct that way. So because of that, I think I'm gonna give it a 6.5
out of 10.
Out of 10.
Right.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I think I was about to give that same score as well, and definitely aligned with you on your points. To me, what I felt like was missing was, I think both the verses sounded too similar to me.
Right.
Yeah, but I will admit that I think it could be just a genre thing, because it's like this kind of like dream pop-ish kind of vibes, right? And maybe that's the sound now, where it's a lot more. They don't really have a lot of dynamics in that genre, where it's dream pop. So I guess, if you want that kind of dreamy vibe, you don't want a polyrhythm break, or you don't want So
that's exactly.
So I guess it could be just a genre.
Dream prog, right?
It's not dream theater.
What lucky.
That
escalated quickly.
So I'm gonna give it a 6.5 as well.
But enough of small talk.
Yes.
To melody now, what do you think?
So
what do you think?
Melody, I really enjoyed. I think I like the chorus. It's simple, but I think it does fit the song. I think it is probably just 2 notes. It's only 2 notes, and taking into account, I guess, like the genre of the song. I mean, it's not a song where you're gonna expect the singer to cover the whole range, and
for sure,
right?
Sure.
So
like some Celine Dion thing. Right?
So I'm going to give the melody a 7, because I feel like it does fit the song and the genre. So I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah. I actually like this is probably more towards a sonic palette, but since we are talking about the vocals, I actually thought that her very relaxed vibe was really suitable for the genre. Similarly, the few number of notes, sometimes it's like in music we try and do too much at one time. And I think the mark of great art oftentimes is restraint, right? To be able to know when not to play, not just when to play. And I feel like in the few notes that the melody produces, it is effective. And it's not trying to do too much. It's not trying to Tina Turner everything, So Tina turn it on its head, Sorry, I just had to do something there. So I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Harmony and chords.
What do you think?
So on to that. I guess we talked about the dissonance. We talked about. I guess there is a simplicity to the chords, but also again, it aligns to the style. Right. It's not a style that has that many chords, or too many sevenths or extensions in the chords, right? And I thought that overall harmonically, the guitars interplayed well. There wasn't I mean, apart from that dissonant bit, I think there wasn't any like part that I consider clashing. And be it in terms of the way it's phrased or the notes chosen, or even in terms of the rhythms, I didn't have any problem with that. It felt smooth.
Right.
It felt like, I guess, an Asahi down the throat. Just
nice,
smooth
that sounds
and pleasurable. Yeah,
that sounds good.
So I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I think for me, the dissonant part took me out of the song a bit too much.
Okay.
For me lah. I think
because the chorus was quite it was quite a major part of the song.
And the dissonant chord happened at every line of the chorus, right? So
right.
I think to me that was, again, I like tension and dissonance, but I think in this, for me, it didn't work in this application. So I'm going to give it a 5.5.
Okay, great. Okay, Sonic Palette
and mix. Sure. So I think mix wise, very true to the whole dream pop, shoegaze genre. I think it works in this setting. The whole very reverby, almost sometimes a bit washed out in some parts. I think it works. So I think I'm going to give the mix and the Sonic Palette a 7.
Okay. I would give it the same score. For the same reasons. I think I liken it to the Asahi. I feel like that feeling is contributed not just by the musical decisions made, but by the I guess the mix definitely plays a part in the Asahi feeling as well. So
okay.
Lyrics. Okay, let's look at the lyrics. You have it right here?
I have it right here, and I think I like the chorus. Small talk is something I can't do, but I'll do it just for you. I think I definitely feel like the writer is struggling with some kind of like awkwardness or some kind of and I think I mean I haven't read through the entire verse and choruses, but I do feel like it does bring the idea across.
Right.
And I think it's also the interplay between the song itself and the lyrics. You do feel that tension, that hesitance. I'm gonna give the lyrics an 8.
Nice. I like what you said. I think the lyrics align very well with the music because remember earlier we were talking about how the melody uses quite few notes, right? 2, maximum 3. So, and I think that's kind of like a conversation, right? Like when you feel awkward in a conversation, you may not talk as much. You may not perhaps be as dynamic in your vocal range, for lack of a better word. Like, when you talk, there's a certain melody to it as well. So you might talk in a more monotonous way compared to, hey, how are you? Like not definitely. As expressive, right? So I think that's very in line. Like this is talking about how, like it's authentic as well. And I think it's very much aligned to the fact that the melody has few notes. I don't know why. I feel like the melody's few notes and the awkwardness in conversation are very aligned. So I'm gonna give it a 7 for that.
All right, very nice.
And what do you have?
So let's give. So our total score for small talk is it's 69.
69.
Yeah, 69. 69 out of 100. So
Yay! On Luan Luan ratings.
So
you
that's
have gotten 69%. Yay!
All right. So
Thank you for joining us for Luan Luan Listens.
That was Small Talk by Causeway Youth. And if you like that song, and Causeway Youth has also a bunch of other great songs, give it a listen.
Yes, check it out.
Yeah. So again, if you have any other songs that you would like us to reactionalize to, drop us a DM, drop us a note. We would love to hear new music, whether it's local bands or not. We would love to react. And
as always, follow us on our socials, luanluanlie.sg, follow us on YouTube and all the major platforms as well. See you guys.
Bye.